drink lemon water, okay? Lemon water. Lemon water. Drink lemon water. Why? Okay, I'm going to tell you why it's so important to drink lemon water. Because a lot of lemon contains vitamin C, okay? 2 lemons contain the recommended daily value of vitamin C. Now, what is vitamin C good for? Vitamin C is very good for the skin, okay? Vitamin C is good for the skin. All types of skin. If you want young, youthful, vibrant skin, you need to consume lemon. And the best way to consume lemon is by squeezing a lemon into some lemon water, okay? Because no one likes to sit here and just bite into a lemon. Lemon smells really good. I mean, when you smell lemon, it like wakes up your mind. You feel like neurotransmitters sensing right through your nose. Oh my God. It smells sour. So what it smells like is exactly what it's going to taste like. So when you cut this open and you're not wearing any gloves and you get the juice on your fingers, it's going to be like extremely sour. So that's why no one likes to consume a lemon, by biting into it. But we can tolerate the juice. The juice is not sour at all. The juice is actually pleasant, and you enjoy drinking it. So vitamin C, what's vitamin C good for, basically? Well, vitamin C, like I said, has vitamin C. Lemons contain a lot of vitamin C. Vitamin C is known for building skin. It's known for keeping the skin very healthy. To know if you have a vitamin C deficiency is, when you go and brush your teeth and you go and brush your gums. Well, while you're brushing your teeth, you're brushing your gums. Now, let's say your gums start bleeding. When your gums start bleeding, you know you have a vitamin C deficiency, okay? Another deficiency is if you're getting cold all the time. You have a cold, you get sick often. You have scurvy, meaning you have skin issues. You're having something to do internally with your mouth or something like that. When you're having rashes and skin problems all the time, you're having a vitamin C deficiency. Okay, so vitamin C is very essential for the skin. Vitamin C is water soluble, meaning it needs water it needs to bind to water and able to be powerful. But that myth, I like to say myth. That myth that people talk about where you need to consume a gallon of water a day because the body is 70% water? I think that is completely false. You don't need to consume that amount of water at all. You can consume at least 2 water bottles a day, basically. 2 water bottles a day. If you can consume 2 water bottles a day, you've met your daily water consumption, basically, I'm telling you. Unless, if you're out in the sun all the time and you're sweating all the time, you're going to need to replenish yourself with liquids all the time. But if you're not, if you're not doing any daily activity, if you're not doing anything like that, then you really don't need to consume that much water. Because if you're going to consume that much water, you're going to be peeing a lot. Now, what does it mean when you pee? When you're peeing, it doesn't mean you're flushing out toxins. You're peeing basically fat, okay? You're peeing 4% of your urine is piss. It's fat. 4% of your piss is fat. So when you pee, your pee is basically acidic, okay? You're peeing out electrolytes. You're peeing out fat. You're peeing out minerals. You're not peeing out water. You're peeing out minerals, basically, which are healthy things, okay? And sure, you're getting rid of some toxins as well. But you're not flushing out water. You're flushing out healthy things. You get what I mean? So that's why you find a lot of people who consume a bunch of water are somewhat dehydrated because they're basically peeing out all these good minerals that they're consuming daily. You don't want to be flushing out those good minerals. You want to retain that stuff, and the best way to retain that stuff is by drinking less water. Now, I'm not saying drink no water throughout the day, but if you drink basically when the body's thirsty. You just don't want to shove all this water. You don't want to be walking around with a gallon of water all the time, unless you're going on a big hike out the desert. But water is basically needed, but not in the amount of people are saying it is, like a gallon of water a day. You don't need that much water a day, okay? 2, 3 cups, 4 cups, 5 cups tops of water a day is just fine. You know, you don't want to go less than 3 or 2 cups of water a day. But, you know, back to vitamin C. You know, vitamin C is so good for the skin. Vitamin C is so good for collagen repair, for skin, for bones. It's good for everything. Vitamin C is very essential. Vitamin C is known to replace and rebuild skin, okay? And if you take a look at our whole body, 90% of our body is skin, okay? Now, how is that, okay? If we stand here naked in front of you, you and I, if we're standing here naked together and we're looking at each other, 100% of your body is skin externally, okay? Then we have layers under our skin. We have the epidermis, we have the dermis, we have the endodermis, we have all these dermises, okay? Now, we know that the whole exterior of our body is skin. Now let's take a look at the inside of our body, okay? Okay. Now, let's pretend we have this right here is my belly button, okay? Now, let's take a split and try to cut open my belly button, okay? So we cut open my belly button right down the center. We, open it up. Now we're able to see our organs inside. We see our intestines. We skin ourselves. Now let's skin ourselves alive. We skin ourselves. Don't do this at home. Don't even do this ever. But I'm just giving you an example. So now we're skinning ourselves, and now we've skinned the whole body. Now we're able to see our organs, our tissue, our muscles, even our arteries, okay? Our arteries, which are very tiny, tiny little tubes that lie throughout our entire body, including our brain. They're lying all within, even all the way to our hands, to our feet, everywhere. The tiniest, smallest arteries that are tubes that the blood flows through. Those are arteries, you know what I mean? Those are arteries, okay? They're tiny little gel-like tubes. They're called arteries, which is what blood flows through. That, your intestines, your liver, your heart, your brain, your all your organs in your body, your muscles, all of that is made out of skin. Okay, all of that is made out of skin. Okay, that's why people that get really old, when they get like an aneurysm basically happens in the brain or anywhere in the body. I guess when an artery gets clogged. I think an aneurysm has to do with the head, basically. I'm not sure. I have to do a little bit more research, but when you get an aneurysm in your head, the arteries tend to get blocked. And, like, let's say, here's a tube, right? And I squeeze on this side of the tube, and I also squeeze on this side of the tube. So now there's a lot of pressure in between both my hands. You get what I'm saying? So if this pressure is built up and this pops right there, that's what causes a stroke in the artery, because the blood has popped through the pipe, through the tube, and now blood is leaking. So that's what causes a stroke. That's what causes a bust in the artery. You don't want that at all. Now, what doctors do when they perform surgery, they go in there and try to prevent whatever's blocking in there, whatever's blocking or causing pressure. It's usually some type of substance. It's usually blocking it or causing it to have a lot of pressure. It's basically other minerals trying to go in there and clog up the artery. Other minerals like calcium and things like that try to go there and clog up the arteries like a Band-Aid. Now, when this happens, it's a bad thing. It's a good thing, but yet a bad thing, because it's causing a lot of pressure. This calcium that's going there to bind and be your Band-Aid is causing your arteries to eventually soon bust, because you're not getting enough vitamin C. You're not getting enough vitamin C, which is what is causing the skin of your artery to go bad. Okay. Now, after you have surgery and they go and they fix the problem to your artery, they prevent the stroke, the aneurysm. After they prevent it, they seal it up. The best thing to do is consume vitamin C. Okay, it's the best way to do is to consume vitamin C, because what it's going to do is heal the skin of the artery. You get what I'm saying? It's going to heal the skin of the artery. That's why vitamin C is so important for our skin, because our skin is what keeps our youth. Our skin is what makes us stay younger. It acts as a what is it called? A deceiving agent. Some people can appear older than how they look. Like, I know a lot of people who are old, but they look young. I know a lot of people who are like that. That's because they must have a diet high in protein, or they have a diet high in vitamin C, or they have a diet high in both. This is why it's important to consume vitamin C, because it's very crucial to your health, to your skin. And 90% of your skin, 90% of your body is skin, whether it's internally or externally. It's skin. If you can touch it, it's skin. You see the inside of my lips? That's skin. There's a skin that's the outer side, and there's skin on the inner side. All of that on the inside is skin. Inside your body is skin. You get what I'm saying now? The blood, the veins that are inside your body are all made out of skin. The intestines, if you have a leaky gut, it's made out of skin. Leaky gut is basically self-explanatory. If your gut is leaking nutrients, then that's a big problem. Your gut's not supposed to leak nutrients. Your gut's supposed to be sealed up, and it's supposed to be, like, picture a tube, water hose. Imagine you poke a whole bunch of holes in a water hose, and the water hose is your intestines, and that's where the food passes by. It's where the food passes through. Food's now leaking through the water holes. It's not supposed to be leaking. It's supposed to be patched up, sealed tight, and it's supposed to be, passing through your bowels without leaking. That's what a leaky gut is, when your bowels are leaking. So to prevent that, you need a lot of vitamin C, you need a lot of collagen, you need a lot of protein, okay? So don't just drink water, because you're going to flush out a lot of nutrients, okay? Don't just drink water all day without eating something. Sure, it's good to fast. Once every 6 months, But every day when you wake up, consume lemon water. Get lukewarm water or cold water. It doesn't really matter. Get lukewarm water, preferably. I recommend that you get lukewarm water. Take half a lemon or even a quarter of a lemon. You don't even have to use the whole lemon. You could use 1 lemon a day. But divide this into 4 pieces. And squeeze one of the 4 pieces into your lemon in the morning. Into your water in the morning. Just squeeze it and then drink it. The best way to consume protein powder. The best way to consume protein powder is with lemon water. Because lemon and protein, they both build skin. They both are beneficial. They both benefit the skin. Because what is vitamin C good for? Vitamin C is good for skin. Okay, it's what keeps your skin looking youthful. It's what keeps your skin good. Now, what is protein good for? Protein is extremely well for building. Protein is a building block, and it helps repair and build new skin. It helps repair and build new bones. How does it build bones when bones doesn't even feel like skin? Well, it uses minerals. It builds up like rock. You know how rock forms? It forms by minerals, by water washing up on the rock all the time. The rock will grow more and more throughout the years. It builds through minerals, and that's basically how the bone gets built, by mineralization. Okay, so that's what protein is good for. It's good for building skin. It's good for building bones, joints, ligaments. It's good for growing hair, good for growing nails. It's good for growing the eye, repairing the eye. Protein is like the best thing you can ever consume. So the best way to consume protein powder is with lemon water. So the next time you take your protein powder, I want you to get your blender. Okay? I want you to get your blender. Pour 8 ounces of water in it, or however much water you want. Who cares? Pour 8 ounces of water in it. Squeeze half of a lemon. Then get 1 to 2 scoops of protein powder. Blend that up and drink that down. You're going to thank me later.